Good morning. Welcome to day 171, Tuesday, September 24th, 2024. We've been going for a little under an hour. Daybreak is happening. Looks like it's going to be an amazing day weather-wise. Unusually not too chilly. I need to delayer soon. No wind. Slept pretty well last night. One of the Nobos that I saw yesterday, he was camped with me. Yeah, hard to believe this will be the last full day on the PCT in the States. Wow. It's hard to process. It's all a blur. Trying to think back of when I started this. It goes quick. I'm glad I have videos. I can go back and relive this. Incredible. There's something about this trail. I don't know. I always wanted to do the Triple Crown, and I've got 2 years to think about it, but there's something about coming back and doing this again that's appealing as well. I don't know. What is it about this trail? Washington ended up being a surprise. I thought there'd be a lot more forest, a lot more no views. I mean, look at this. I was looking at comments this morning on Far Out. Back in 2022, wildfires sprouted up at Holman Pass, which we're going to get to today. And then the trail was closed from Holman Pass to the border. What a bummer for a lot of folks. Reading some very sad comments from people who couldn't get to the end. And of course, last year was a big snow year. So a lot of people did the Thru-Hike, but not necessarily in all. From Mexico straight to Canada, had to do a lot of skipping around and go back and get sections. The dream is alive, a continuous footpath. Never in my wildest dreams thinking about this, and especially the past year when really seriously getting prepped for it, did I ever imagine I'd be able to do a continuous footpath on the PCT, just with the snow and the wildfires from the previous years. And can't believe it. All right, that's it for now. We'll check in a bit. I gotta delayer. I don't want to start sweating up here. All right, it's almost noon. This is going to be the last reliable water source until camp, which is 6 to 8 miles away. I just confirmed with a person coming back from the terminus that this is the last good water. So I'm going to have to load up here. It's about 12:30, doing this big climb with a lot of water, but just ran into Ghost Town. She was coming back down from the terminus. Very cool. So it was nice to see a familiar face. I think we first met when I was coming out of Bend, maybe, or Mount Shasta. I don't remember, but been seeing her off and on, so that was cool. Congratulations. Have had about 12 thru-hikers come down who have hit the terminus so far. I'm sure there'll be more. It is weird seeing people who are finished coming back because they're not going into Canada. And I'm not there yet. All right, it's 1 o'clock. We just made it to the top of Rock Pass. And now we're gonna head down, and I think we're gonna head up. I think that's Woody Pass. So we're gonna go down and go back up there. Here we go. All right, it's 2:30. We've made it to the top of Woody Pass. Big climb with all this water. So I'm gonna push on a little further. There should be some nice camps about a couple miles from here. All right, it is 3:30. I found a nice little shady spot in the trees in the midst of this climb. We're about 6,600 feet, and I think we're gonna climb this ridge tomorrow. And that made it the highest point of the PCT in Washington is coming up like 7,700 feet. So still have some climbing to do. Look at those clouds, pretty cool. Yeah, so carrying all that water, 3, 6, carrying a lot of water. So ready to call for today, make some electrolytes. This is a pretty secluded spot, so I don't think I'll have any company here for my last night on the trail, which will be nice. Probably had 30 folks past me who had hit the terminus and were going back to Hart's Pass. They weren't going into Canada. Recognized some faces. Very cool. Yeah, looking forward to getting the tent set up, relaxing, have a pretty awesome view here into the valley. Probably 100, 150 feet down from the trail. So, oh baby. When I was talking to Ghostface, we were saying, does it feel like it's the end? Does it feel like it's over? Like, no, I'm not really processing that. It's just like, get up and hike another day. She's like, yeah, the same way for her. Until probably about 5 minutes before she hit the terminus. That's when it hit her. So that makes a lot of sense. Hasn't really hit me yet. I've been thinking about it, but it hasn't really, the emotional impact hasn't hit me yet. I'm sure it will. Look at these. We got the valley. I'm just taking in the views. Look at the views over here over the hillside. I'm assuming that's the Northern Cascades. Spectacular weather to end this through hike. Give me one more good day of weather, or even just one more morning of good weather. I don't care about the afternoon. All right. I'm a little parched. I want to get situated. We'll be back later. Okay, recap time. Our last recap from inside a tent. Tomorrow night I should hopefully be in a nice lodge room with Sarah. So yeah, last night on a tent on the PCT. We're at 6,650. Tomorrow we climb up to around 7,200 before we start the long descent down to the Canadian border, about 9.2 miles away from here. Did 21 miles today, and a lot of it, the last 8 or so, was mostly climbing up and down passes with a lot of water, because there isn't any water in these parts. So what a way to end the journey. Another long water carry to a dry camp. It seems fitting to me. So hopefully we stroll in to the border around 11 or so. Crack open that Celebration beer. Take a few photos. I'm sure there'll be some people there. Hang out for a little bit. And then continue 8 miles. We're not done. 8 more miles into Canada to Manning Park, where there is a lodge and a resort. And my wife, Sarah, will be there. Hooray. I definitely couldn't have done this through hike without Sarah's help and support. So thanks, Sarah. Can't wait to see you. Yeah, it was great she could come out and see me in Mount Shasta, but it doesn't seem like it's been, almost 6 months since we said goodbye at the Mexican border. Yeah, a lot to process. I think today and tomorrow there'll be a lot of reflection and a lot of processing going on. Right now, not a whole lot. Just it's another day of hiking, but that's coming to an end. I keep saying it's coming to an end, but I don't really feel it yet. It's very strange. I am going to enjoy my last night here on the PCT in the great state of Washington with blue skies. Hopefully see stars tonight and blue skies in the morning. Get an early start. I want to get to that border. And then I want to keep going after that. So I think that'll be it for now. I'm sure in the next few days there'll be more reflection on the trip and all the great memories. But for right now, just gonna keep the routine going and just enjoy the peace and quiet out here. There's a wind blowing. It's super peaceful, super quiet. Even if people are walking down the trail, I won't hear them. I'm too far away from the trail right now. So it's an ideal camp spot, especially for the last one. I really didn't want to be at a camp spot with other people tonight. So I'm very happy to be right here, right now. I'm going to keep doing electrolytes. I feel like I didn't have quite enough water today. I'm fine, but I'm just having a lot of electrolytes. I'm going to start eating, get my appetite, and looking forward to the last day on the PCT tomorrow. We end on a Wednesday. Don't miss it.